I like it a lot. Ooh, can I stargaze, please?
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you. I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
I am nothing but sincere, ma'am. And if you got erect nipples, then hell, I like you even more. Yeah, I bet she's like 60 years old. Black hair, well, probably white hair. Oh, she's hot.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal? That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
Just like that.
Tell me more about the signal.
Yes, tell me.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't there.
Like a
I
man?
don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
Astrophysics
I
in
wish I
motion.
knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Talk about it now, you skank.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works.
Yes.
When I was called away by my assistant. Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Oh,
Tell me about the
unreliable.
event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything like it.
Did, Mr. Lillard hurt you?
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He
Yes,
just started
yes.
breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking.
Chop some carrots
He enjoyed the
afterwards?
sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
What does that mean? Surely if you enjoy the simple life, you don't have to try hard not to be an asshole, Alan. Or maybe Mr. Scratches all your secret desires and you just hold them back. In which case, become an asshole. If it's better to be an asshole. It's better to be who you really are. If you're an asshole, be an asshole, my friend.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement.
Yeah. Well, don't send me out to get it.
That sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a lot of fetch quests going on. Not complaining, but hey, change it up a bit. Well, I guess this would be a collectibles wet dream. Oh, I love collecting. How about 50 or what is it, 43 manuscript pages? And all that
This
crap.
must be your car.
Oh my god! Oh, this was a manuscript page. This was a manuscript page. Oh, I remember. I don't remember what it said. That's a pretty big spider. I would not stamp on that. Oh god, they jump! Just imagine he's crawling. On your legs. On your face. Oh, imagine that sound, that crackling. Their long legs piercing your ears. Crawling across your face. Their little hairy legs, you can feel their hair individually as they slowly devour your face. Nom nom, motherfucker. Nom nom. Maybe I should run for it, I don't know. It's little pathetic spiders, I can handle them. Oh, maybe if I get bit I could be Spider Alan. Spider Alan, Spider Alan. I like holding this gun out, it makes me feel important. You know, whoever's got the biggest gun wins.
Found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the tunnel directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
An idiot could do it? Well, let me prove you wrong. It's like screwing in a light bulb.
Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order.
You're welcome.
All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
Uh-oh. Oh, squeaky chair time. Did you see anything interesting? Oh no!
I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well,
I got it!
please come talk to me if you have questions.
Questions. Questions. So why aren't you doing this? This is probably the biggest question. Come on. You're the asshole. You should be able to come with me and at least fix whatever is broken.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Oh, thank goodness, because I already started. Ooh, there's a manuscript page over here. Oh, there's one over here too. Tell me more about these spiders, Alan. Go on, tell me.
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
Yes, of course. There was another one, I believe, somewhere. Oh! We don't need your self-pity, Alan. It's always good for people like Alan to be busy, because I can imagine him going into a spiral of depression. This keeps him busy, thus happy.
The spiders aren't really the work of the enemy. They're a side effect. A part of the dark place's less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived. Less an animal than an idea that has assumed the form of an animal. Makes them no less dangerous, but at least they're a little easier to deal with. The darkness doesn't protect them like the Taken, and thus they can be destroyed by either light or bullets right away.
Oh my god, light kills them too? Well, I did not know. And here I am wasting my silly ammo. I don't understand why there's so many firemen around here. Is there a need for such firemen? I want to know, how did they stop that coolant from happening? Surely they didn't just turn the valves and stop it, did they? Is this the combat shotgun? Yeah, fuck that. I didn't realize it was this far away. I wouldn't have come out. Come on, Alan, you're fitter than this. I don't know if the Taken seem slightly less frightening. I don't know. Tell me, Alan, are they slightly less? Fighting the Taken, yeah.
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the Taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
As long as you got a flashlight, you're fine. I agree. Okay.
Okay, that should do it.
Uh-oh. Stardust. Star stuff. Contemplating stars. I don't know. Oh no! Poltergeist! Ah, suicide! Poltergeist suicide. You're not coming back up there. Don't even try. Voice cracked. Ugh. I'm happy my voice cracks now. They're not. Oh, they just sort of make my voice disappear. Which, the hell? Which I'm happy with. It's not as embarrassing. Is this more poltergeist crap going on? What the hell? Ah! Never mind. Let me in. Fuck you, asshole! Let me in! There's nobody here! Rude. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's she looking for again? I forgot already. I'm sure she'll tell me.
I released all the valves, Doctor! Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted.
Hooray!
Working again. Nicely done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
I should move away from here. Just gonna do that right now.
Look out, they found a way in.
Really? What makes you say that? Ah, he flew. Take to the skies, bullseye. These flares don't seem to last as long as Hey, 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 hey! I totally dodged. As they seem to in the first game. Right, you stay over there for a minute. Oh, he flew again. I'm so easily amused by ragdolls.
Are you alright?
No.
That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but
I took a Taken to the knee.
very strange. Very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Come on up. Sorry, I was distracted.
I love these sorts of lifts. They're just so cool. I like the ability to having, well, just the ability of choice. That I could throw somebody over at any moment. They have to trust me. Uh-oh.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
Want to see my star chart? Oh, jokes.
A
Not even funny.
printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
And so I drove to the drive-in theater in Arizona. I mean, why don't you just tell me this? Oh, what's on the show?
Drive-in.
Just desserts. A
Once
cannibal's
the
tale.
site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition.
It's a documentary about ham.
It's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.